Hello everybody and welcome to SnackTube. Today I am going to be trying something that I found in the supermarket. It's something that sounded a little bit weird to me, but it's a brand new thing that I've never tried before. I've never actually heard of this brand before, so I figured I would give it a go, see what it's like. Hopefully they're nice. What I've got for you today is some Shore Seaweed Puffs. I've never heard of these guys before. Shore... Don't know. Apparently they're Scottish. It says it's Shore, the Scottish Seaweed Co. established in Wick. So it is a Scottish company apparently, which is quite good. I always like to try Scottish stuff and see what it's like. I like to support my countrymen, you know. So these are seaweed puffs. They kind of, going from the picture on the packet, they kind of look like Whatsits. Seaweed puffs. I don't know. I didn't know you could puff seaweed. Isn't seaweed meant to be green and just sort of crunchy already? That doesn't look green, so I don't know. Maybe they just got seaweed through them. I guess we'll find out. But you'll be glad to know they are gluten-free. They're vegan and they are naturally nutritious. So apparently they should be quite good for you. Under 100 calories a bag, which seems like there's a decent amount in there. To be fair, I wouldn't say that's much of an achievement. I mean, Whatsits are like 60, 70 calories a bag anyway, so I don't know. But I suppose it just depends on how filling it really is. But looks nice. It's quite a fancy packet, I have to say. I mean, it's not really, but it's just the design of it makes it look a little bit more upmarket. You know, like how kettle chips are for middle class people. I guess this is probably something like that for fat middle class people who are on a diet. So let's read a little bit about it, because there's some stuff on the back here about what it's all about. So all this little stuff in the circles here has the main standout points. It's a source of fibre. It's vegan, gluten-free, high in iodine, no preservatives, GMO-free, no trans fats, and no dairy. So ticks a lot of the allergen boxes if you've got an allergy to dairy, if you're lactose intolerant, or if you're allergic to gluten, if you're celiac, then you've got these. You can have these for your snack. So it's sustainable, healthy, tasty. It takes a proper handful of our freshly picked, super nutritious seaweed from Wick's rugged shores to make each bag of our seaweed snacks. Over 6 grams of sustainably sourced fresh seaweed is carefully air-dried just hours after being picked to produce the concentrated goodness, stuttering all over the place today, goodness that goes into making each bag 100% naturally tasty and energizing. There's 22.5 grams of food in this bag. Wick number 2, what does that mean? Our Wick number 2 blend of seaweed packs these puffs with natural nutrition, high in iodine, and a source of fibre. This snack helps contribute to your body's normal energy-yielding metabolism. Interesting. And they're produced in the UK for New Wave Foods Limited in Alness in the Scottish Highlands. So they are a Scottish thing. They have an Instagram and everything as well, so you can go and check them out. It's Seaweed, I think. Yeah, Shore Seaweed, that's what it is. shoreseaweed.com. So these are sea salt and balsamic flavoured puffs, so salt and vinegar, essentially. So what are the actual ingredients then? Maize, rice, sunflower oil, sea salt and balsamic seasoning, which is balsamic vinegar, powder of Modena, sugar, rice flour, sea salt, acid, citric acid, and then Wick number 2 Scottish seaweed blend, that's 6%. So I'm guessing it's probably part of the seasoning, or it's mixed into the puffs. I don't know, because the puffs are made of maize and rice. And there's onion powder on it as well. Seaweed as a natural ingredient may contain a trace amount of mollusk or crustacean. So if you're allergic to shellfish, you may not quite be able to eat these. Right, well, it's not much else to read on here. All sounds just like kind of crisps, really, to be fair. So let's give them a wee try, see what they're like. Let's break them open and see if you can smell the seaweed. Oh, they look a lot greener now that I've opened the packet. They don't smell like anything, really. They smell like... I can smell the vinegar. And it's kind of saltiness. Can't really tell that it's seaweed though, but let me show you one. Don't know if the camera really shows that up as well, but to me they're very dark, very dark sort of browny green colour. You can see the sort of speckles of, I don't know if it's meant to be speckles of seaweed or speckles of pepper. They're sort of black little speckles through it. But they feel puffy. Don't know. It kind of feels like a packing peanut. I'm hoping it doesn't taste like that. Right, well, I suppose there's only one thing for it then. These are the Shore, the Scottish Seaweed Co. Sea Salt and Balsamic Seaweed Puffs. Let's give them the old taste test. I think you can tell what I'm going to say by looking at my face. Oh, those are bogging. Those are disgusting. Oh, wow. I was really hoping these would be nice. I hope that everything's going to be nice because I don't like eating disgusting stuff, but... There are so many things wrong with that. Oh, I'm not going to finish them. Wow, they're never getting bought again. Bloody hell. Sure, you've not done yourself good there. Oh, see, you don't expect it because they don't smell like it. But these are really, really fishy tasting. Ugh. I understand seaweed comes from the ocean. You would expect it to be a little bit taste a little bit like the sea, but that is way too fishy. The salt and vinegar flavour barely masks it. I'll be honest, these have no redeeming qualities to them whatsoever. They are disgusting. They've got a fishy taste, which is disgusting. The salt and vinegar flavouring barely covers it. Let me just see if I've got some of the seasoning on my fingers. Does that taste fishy, or is it just is it in the puffs? My fingers definitely taste fishy. Gross. Yeah, no redeeming characteristics to those at all. Salt and vinegar barely masks the flavour of the fishiness. And the fishiness is just not what you want from crisps. I mean, even when you have like prawn cocktail flavour crisps, they don't taste fishy. They taste, it's like that artificial kind of prawn flavour, which is actually quite nice. These just taste fishy and horrible. And then there's the texture of them. They're like you know how, I'm trying to, you know how Wotsits, they look like Wotsits, right? You know how Wotsits are sort of crunchy, but also they're not too crunchy. I don't know how to describe it. These are too crunchy. So your teeth need that extra bit of effort to get through them. And it's completely unpleasant. There's way too much bite. They're too dense. And it just tastes fishy and bogging. Ugh. No. Yeah, I'm not eating the rest of those. Those are disgusting. I'm going to have something else for a snack. They're fishy. The texture is horrible. They're way, way too much crunch. They're too dense. They are not nice at all. They are disgusting. Most diet food I try isn't that bad. It's usually, not as good as the non-diet version of things. That's usually the case, like cheap diet chocolate isn't as nice as real chocolate, but this just goes in a totally opposite direction. They're disgusting. It's diet food that feels like punishment. I'm assuming that they're trying to claim it's diet food. They're saying it's under 100 calories, so now I've got to get that taste out of my mouth now. Got some juice here. Yeah, that's bogging. Bogging. Well, that was the Shore Seaweed Puffs. I'll try some other products from them if I see any. Preferably not ones that are got any seaweed in them because they're gross. But thing is, if I was getting their puff things again, I would be wary because just the texture of them isn't nice either. So they have absolutely no redeeming characteristics whatsoever. So I would never go with these again. I wouldn't recommend them. They're horrible. Absolutely horrible. And I love crisps as well. It's hard to find a crisp that I don't like. Well, that'll do it for today. These were the Shore Scottish Seaweed Co. Sea Salt and Balsamic Seaweed Puffs. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit the old subscribe button and hit the wee bell to get notifications anytime one of my videos comes out. I upload twice a week, every Wednesday and every Sunday, so you've got 2 videos a week to look forward to. And go back on the channel, have yourself a SnackTube marathon, loads of videos to check out on there. I've reviewed tons of stuff now, and if you have any recommendations, if you want me to review anything in particular, put it in the comments below. Well, that'll do for today, and I'm going to go have myself a nice snack now, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Cheers. Ugh.